Have you ever scrolled through luxury real estate listings and wondered who actually lives in those sprawling megamansions? You know, the ones 20 bedrooms, a bowling alley, maybe a lazy river in the backyard? For decades, these properties were the ultimate status symbol, the physical embodiment of making it. But something interesting is happening in the world of the ultra-wealthy. They're quietly starting to sell off these massive estates. And the reasons why might surprise you. It's not just about downsizing. It's a fundamental shift in what it means to be rich today. So, why are the super rich ditching their supersized homes? Let's dive in. First, let's talk about the most obvious reason. The staggering cost is not just the mortgage or the purchase price. The real financial drain is the upkeep. Think about it. A 30,000 square foot mansion isn't just a big house. It's a small hotel. You need a small army of staff to keep it running. We're talking full-time housekeepers, gardeners, pool maintenance crews, security personnel, and a house manager to orchestrate everything. Then there are the utility bills. Heating and cooling a space that large can cost tens of thousands of dollars a month. Property taxes on a multi-million-dollar estate can easily run into the hundreds of thousands, or even millions, per year. Add in insurance, constant repairs, and technology upgrades, and the annual cost of simply owning the property can reach millions of dollars. For many, even the very wealthy, this is starting to feel less like a luxury and more like a massive, unnecessary liability. It's what they call being house poor, but on a scale most of us can't even imagine. The money tied up in maintaining one giant, rarely used house could be funding new ventures, investments, or simply experiences. Beyond the sheer cost, there's a major lifestyle change happening. The old idea of a dynasty, where a massive family estate is passed down through generations, is fading. Today's wealthy families are more global and dispersed. The kids go off to college, start careers in different cities or even different countries, and build their own lives. They don't want to be tied to the family mansion in Greenwich or Beverly Hills. It becomes an empty, echoing hall that parents visit a few times a year. The desire for a central family hub has been replaced by the desire for flexibility. Instead of one giant home, the modern wealthy individual might own several smaller, more manageable properties in key locations around the world. A chic apartment in New York, a ski chalet in Aspen, a beach villa in St. Bart's. This portfolio of homes approach offers variety and aligns better with a jet-setting lifestyle. Why be tied to one place when you can experience the best of many? It's a shift from owning a monument to owning a collection of experiences. Privacy and security have also become huge concerns. And ironically, mega mansions can be a nightmare in this regard. A massive, well-known estate is a magnet for unwanted attention. It makes you a target, not just for criminals, but for paparazzi, stalkers, and the generally curious. The bigger and more famous the house, the more it screams super rich person lives here. This constant visibility is exhausting. Securing a sprawling property with multiple entry points, vast grounds, and a long perimeter is a complex and expensive operation. It requires 24/7 security teams, sophisticated surveillance systems, and constant vigilance. In contrast, a high-end apartment in a luxury doorman building can offer superior built-in security and, most importantly, anonymity. You can come and go without the whole world watching. This trend is often called stealth wealth. The new status symbol isn't about showing off your fortune. It's about having the freedom and peace of mind to enjoy it privately. Let's not forget the changing tastes and priorities of the next generation. Millennials and Gen Z, who are now inheriting wealth and building their own fortunes, have a different set of values. They often prioritize sustainability, experiences over possessions, and a less formal lifestyle. The ostentatious, Versailles-like palaces of their parents' generation can feel dated and even a bit tacky to them. They're not impressed by gilded faucets and grand ballrooms they'll never use. They'd rather have a home with smart technology, eco-friendly features, and a design that feels personal and comfortable, not like a museum. The formal dining rooms and drawing rooms of old are being replaced by open-plan living spaces, home gyms, and wellness centers. The mega mansion, with its huge carbon footprint and excessive consumption, runs counter to the more conscious mindset of this younger demographic. They don't want the burden, the formality, or the environmental impact that comes with such a property. The market itself is also a factor. These unique, Ultra-luxury properties have a very small pool of potential buyers. Selling a $50 million mega mansion isn't like selling a 3-bedroom suburban home. It can take years, sometimes even a decade, to find the right buyer who not only has the money but also shares the specific taste and desire for that particular property. While the house sits on the market, the owner is still footing the bill for all those massive carrying costs we talked about earlier. So many savvy owners are seeing the writing on the wall. They're choosing to sell now, while the market is relatively strong, rather than risk being stuck with an unsellable white elephant in the future. They're cashing in their chips and moving towards a more liquid and flexible asset allocation. It's a strategic financial decision, moving capital from a high-maintenance assets into other investments that can generate returns without the headaches. So, what are they buying instead? As we touched on, many are opting for that portfolio of smaller, strategically located homes. Another popular option is the luxury penthouse or a full-floor apartment in a high-service building in a major city. These vertical mansions offer the square footage and amenities of a large house, private elevators, incredible views, pools, gyms, and concierge services, but with the added benefits of security, convenience, and a lock-and-leave lifestyle. You can travel for 6 months and not worry about the garden dying or the pipes freezing. Others are investing in more unique properties, like private islands or large ranches out west, which offer ultimate privacy and a connection to nature, a different kind of luxury. These properties are less about showcasing wealth and more about creating a personal sanctuary away from the hustle and bustle of the world. In the end, the quiet exodus from megamansions is a sign of a broader cultural shift. The definition of luxury is evolving. It's no longer just about size and opulence. It's about freedom, flexibility, privacy, and experiences. The super-rich are realizing that true wealth isn't about being tied down by a massive, demanding property. It's about having the resources and agility to live life on your own terms. The mega mansion, once the pinnacle of success, is starting to look like a golden cage, and many of its inhabitants are quietly looking for the key. What do you think? Is the era of the mega mansion over? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this look into the world of luxury real estate, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this. See you in the next one.